Alright, what's going on everyone? Cybersnipe here, back with another unboxing. This one kind of flew under the radar if you weren't paying attention to 3DS games, because there wasn't really much announcement about it. But this is the Bravely Second Endlayer Collector's Edition. Now, even this was a surprise to me, because I didn't know about it until I saw it on an American site that it was available for a Collector's Edition. Then when I checked through a couple Canadian sites, it was sold out and nothing new about it. But I luckily got it through one of the sites that offered it or is available when they finally got stock of it. So this is pretty cool. In terms of 3DS games, it's probably obviously one of the biggest 3DS Collection Edition games that I've gotten to date so far, which I'm pretty happy about, especially what it includes. So this is the front cover, shows obviously one of the characters of the game itself, with a nice cool, I don't know what type of, what you would call this, but I would call it some like reflective-y type thing. But obviously it shows Bravely Second Endlayer Collector's Edition on the front. T for Teen, made by Square Enix for 3DS. The sides is pretty much shows the same thing, Bravely Second Endlayer Collector's Edition, and the other side, exact same thing. And the back shows a neat little image of the cast of characters in the game itself that you obviously portray. So, just gotta get my second hand here to lift this box up properly. So let's delve into this Collector's Edition, shall we? And if I can get these out without too much of a problem. There we go. Oh. Alright. So we'll unlock or well, I wouldn't say unlock, but we'll move stuff out of the way as we go through it. So our first item here is the is the Bravely Second Endlayer 3DS game case, which obviously includes the game itself. Pretty much the same case as you would get for any, if you just bought it off shelf, just the game itself. On the eve of world peace, wars ignited. So obviously this is the sequel of Bravely Default, and it's just the second one carrying over. So calling it Bravely Second is pretty sweet because it involves a second and it involves the prequel in itself. Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, the second item here is the music track, or the original soundtrack, the mini album. So, pretty cool artwork on the front here, and on the back it shows nothing. It shows Bravely Second Endlayer original soundtrack mini album. So, this might just introduce a few of the main songs that is in the game itself. Kind of bummed that it wouldn't include every single song in the game, considering if as an original soundtrack, and instead of just showing, oh, here's a couple songs of the game itself and that's all you get. I'd rather have a soundtrack with all the music, or at least 80 to 90% of it. But having a bit is fine as well. Obviously in a nice little case in itself. The next item here, which is pretty cool, is the Bravely Second Endlayer art book. So there's a bit of wrapper here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this wrapper off and I'll show you some of the details that are inside it. So I'll get back to you in one quick sec. Alright, so I took it out of the wrapper, and a nice little glossy art book. Obviously shows the same character that was on the box itself, except in a smaller, I guess, print of her. Back really doesn't show anything. It's a nice little, nice little sleeve cover of the game. Obviously goes 23rd, 2015, which when Bravely Default came out. So obviously here it says design works the art of Bravely. So this might also contain Bravely Default, some art for Bravely Default. So what we'll do is we'll flip to a couple pages here. It's a nice, ooh, wow. So it's a nice gloss slipcover on the front or containing the book, but the pages itself feel like nice artwork type pages, not that the glossy type. It feels like the drawings or images or print or were drawn on this itself, and were just given to you as like, here are some art prints that we made, etc., etc. So this paper quality is pretty sweet in terms of quality, because you can actually get a lot more detail in terms of the artwork on how it feels, or like how it takes the paper properly. So I got some enemies that I have never seen, so hopefully it's not spoilers for me at all. Oh, and you also get some glossy type paper art print as well. So they really did they put a lot of effort into this collection edition for sure, to show like all the art that you get in this guy. Like, they put a lot of work, so I'm pretty glad that they would take the effort for a collection edition to show their pride in it, more or less. Man, this is pretty sweet. Wow, I'm actually pretty excited about this. Shows a lot of art too, man. Now, there was something that was like really weird. I don't know what it was. Yeah, this. What the heck is going on here? Like, what are these S things? Are these like super... It looks like they're advertising some type of drink or whatever. It was kind of weird. Anyways, back to the cool artistic area. Yeah, like these look like pretty nice sketches on this paper. It shows like... It feels like they just drew this and just put it on the pages and just went, here you go. Man, this is pretty sweet. Shows all the different type of enemies, a couple bosses in terms of maps. Man, that's pretty nice. Wow. Alright, so that's more or less the art book that comes with. So as a wrap up for this collection edition, you get the Bravely Second art book, over 500 images. So I guess it's not 500 pages, it's 500 different types of images, so they can mash like 10 images on a page and you still get your 500. But as an art book itself, this is probably one of the best art books I've ever seen, comparative to some of few that I've gotten before. This definitely tops the list in terms of an art book. So that's one of the items, and it also comes with a game, obviously. Well, not obviously, because there's a collection edition coming out that doesn't have a game. That's pretty dumb. Anyways, so it comes with the game and a mini soundtrack, or a soundtrack mini album, all encased in a nice collection edition box. So that's all that comes with the Bravely Second End Layer collection edition for the 3DS. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, favorite, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.